Time to learn something new. And today we're going to learn about an overview about production management and operations research. Well, as you can see as an introduction, you can see several pictures here. The first picture is all like coding, computer programming, massive manufacturing of cars, technology transfer, simulation, use of research books, monitoring, for optimization, the use of graphs, data, and pie charts in order to verify something significant. Well, in the competitive world of fast-changing trends and technology, you either innovate or you perish. Good to know that with the word innovation, we need to know about this production management and operations research. Again, production management, and operations research. So we begin with a definition. What do you mean with the word production and production management? Production is defined as the transformation of raw materials into finished goods or services while adding economic value. On the other hand, production management means the effective planning and control on production parameters to achieve or create value for customers. Now, what are the key functions of production management? Well, we have forecasting, product design, process planning, routing, material control, tool control, loading, and scheduling. So mastering these key functions is very compulsory if really need to master also in a collective way the word production management or if you become a production manager. Proceeding, what are the significance of production management? Well, here it is. For organizational improvement, customer value, reduce cost and savings, decision making, increase efficiency, operational safety, quality and sustainability. Overall, these seven are talking about optimization. Okay? Now, proceeding. What is operation research? By definition, well, it is the application of methods, techniques, and tools to the problem involving the operation of a system so as to provide this in control of the system with optimum solution and standards. Now, what are the key action and phases of operations research? Well, what are the actions? What's being said? Well, it's the challenge to solve, the challenge to anticipate, the challenge to improve, and the challenge to disrupt. Eventually, you will be observing, revisiting something, immersing yourself in the problem. Eventually, you will collect data. You assume for some hypothesis. Then you simulate, you model, you analyze, and then you decide along the way. Speaking about modeling, there are phases in modeling. We have the definition of the problem, construction of the model, solution of the model, validation of the model, and implementation. Collectively, these key actions and phases talks about the balance of theoretical and practical analysis. Now, what are the practical applications of PM or OR? Well, we have manufacturing, urban design and development, transport, supply chains, even sports, government, and education. Now, let's focus something on education as an example. Now, to scope the problem for PM or OR, we might use the 5 Ws and 1 H to really scope the problem. Like, how can we improve the board exam performance of students? Why are the students having challenges in acing the board exam? What are the determining factors, both in classroom and out classroom, that significantly affect the competence of students to pass the board exam? Where can we get this relevant data? When should we start gathering this relevant data? And who are the relevant stakeholders, both directly and indirectly involved in the problem? Well, eventually, it all culminates that production management and operations research are significantly interrelated and complement each other. Production management is the contextual approach and framework, while operations research is the proactive action problem solving. Eventually, PM and OR will meet, and you can see that the PM will say, "You are an important part of my success," while OR say, "I will help you solve and decide on important things." So they are really actually helping each other with a common goal about optimization, about innovation, about progress, and that's it. So with the word innovation, guys, no, let's invite ourselves. Let's try to study and explore more about production management and operations research. That is for us to be better innovators of this world. That would be all. Thank you. And I hope you learned something.